The fragrance of white lilies drawing me deep while I wait and we won't accept that you're gone. No meaning in moving on. Let me rest here beyond this pain. Sweet refuge, may I remain locked in time with you. Flame of desire, of lilies and ice and fire, come to me, fill me, kisses, joy, and ties beautiful still.
Goes silent. It's the unthinkable, something we never done before.
I don't know if I can.
I can do it.
I don't want to kill the guy. I need to kill him. It's for our own safety. If I'm alive, our secrets are compromised. He knows me. He may be Ronoko.
Junpei Matsumoto? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Check his profile.
Ronoko doesn't waste any time in bringing up his nose profile.
Shit!
I peered over the phone. Sure enough, the profile picture matches what he looked like. Hard to forget a guy like that.
This is Aoi's boyfriend.
Aoi, your friend.
Oh wait, the girl that Ronoko never stops talking about, the cute and shy one. The one I followed more than a few times out of curiosity. Wanted to see what constitutes a friend of Noko's, needed some tips. Is she named Junpei? Strange match.
Is this for real? I met Junpei some time ago. Maybe last month?
I see. Are they still together?
As far as I know, I haven't spoken to Aoi in a while. Wait, I wonder.
What?
Never mind. I need to think some things over.
Okay.
Kojiro, you remember the photo of my sister's corpse, right? Not the one that I crafted. The other one I found on her phone.
Sure.
You remember the instructions written on it?
Stab Shuji at the party, right?
Spot on. The copycat must send instructions written on corpse photos. I have a feeling the instructions always relate to killing other people. Other people whose deaths have been requested.
I get it. Kill two birds with one stone. Send one corpse photo to a victim, and then kill another victim. It's efficient.
That's how they've racked up so many deaths so quickly.
Exactly. We can only rely on news reports for the numbers, but it's pretty clear that the copycat has claimed a few hundred lives in the past month at least.
And we're up to 164.
Yes.
164 deaths caused by Coach Go. But we deliver twice as many corpses as that. Our success rate is about 50%, and it has been dropping rapidly. It would seem that Coach White's probability is having a detrimental effect on the success rate. As public knowledge of Coach Go increases, the field of receiving courses decreases. People starting to figure out how the method works. If they can't even feel it, they don't kill themselves. It's that simple. In most cases in which a victim has survived, they simply brush off the attempt on their life. They call the police, have the coach removed, they go on with their life.
We haven't been doing so well lately. But the deaths across Tokyo, the ones unrelated to us, are expanding at an exponential rate.
Seems that way.
Then our rival has a more foolproof method of killing. Is it as simple as adding instructions to a corpse photo? Threatening someone with death unless they carry out the instructions? And then, if victim A receives a corpse photo, follows the instructions, and kills victim B, how does victim A also end up dead? Surely it's not suicide at that point. Why follow the instructions to spare your life and then kill yourself anyway? It doesn't add up. How are they killing so many people so quickly?
Don't know.
It's true, I have no idea. I pride myself on always being in the know, but this is beyond even me. However, I do know how to find out.
Maybe I'll pay Junpei a visit. See what information I can extract.
I don't like it, but it may be our only chance. Get as much information as you can from him. Then, dispose of him.
Her words caused a flare of adrenaline inside me. I won't let her down. She has given me a task, an important task. I'll show her what I can do.
Good luck, Kojiro. And be careful.
Of course. Later.
I'm thankful that Nuka looks away just before a smoke splits my face half. I take my leave. You can tell Nuka literally feels like the boss. Like before, they've always felt like they work together and, you know, like Nuka was in charge, I guess, but because of how everything was put together, I mean, it felt like she was like, it's hard to explain, she's like the boss, but it felt like other people contributed so much, so it wasn't really just her, I guess. You know, like, it almost felt like there were three bosses that contributed to the ordeal, but Nuka was the one that invented everything, but she couldn't do it without the other people, but now I feel like she's, you know, paying them, so they're getting paid for it, and she's actually like in charge officially. You know, she does all the photos, she, you know, spends lots of time, she, you know, she gets paid for it. I'm assuming donations go through the site now. That way they can actually afford everything. So, quite a bit of time has passed since we went inside the Mid Cafe. Can't imagine eating a meal takes this long. Unless there's something shady going on, he should have come out by now. My knees are beginning to hurt from crouching. I could stand up, but did not be more visible. Crouch at the corner of this alley suits me just fine. My knees should hold. Have a perfect view of the entrance. I've taken note of every single person entering and exiting. But he has to come back out. His nose pose for more loot was right on the money. They say he would visit Mid Cafe, and sure enough, I watched him enter. Could it be he knows I'm tearing him? Whole thing could be Wu. She might have an escape route. I always scoped out the alley behind the cafe. There's no other exit from one only. Could it be climbing out the window? That other big guy, no, not really fits. Even if he attempted such a feat, I surely would have overheard the struggle. I'll keep watch here. Can't be that much longer. Coach knows he comes so often to his favorite place. Like where he met Aoi. She still works here according to Noriko. What does Aoi see in him? What does Noriko see in Aoi, for that matter? The girl's born, cute, sure, but no outward personality. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something? Hard to tell when you only watch from afar. Here he is. Hard to follow him, kick in front of him here. Look like he's headed towards the station. Easy. Here it goes. Can't believe this guy traveled to the very end of the train line. Took nearly an hour to get here. If his home is all the way out here, why does he travel so far just to visit a Mid Cafe? He wandered into the underground park lot, so I'm guessing his apartment building is above this layer too. I think he knows he's being followed. 110%. I feel like he knew that it would happen, and he's leading him on. No one is around. It's, yeah. Yeah, that really feels like he's gonna get ambushed.
Hey, is someone there?
Guess I'm not serious at all.
Kojimbo?
Junpei Matsumoto.
The fuck? You follow me home, dude?
That's right. Have some questions.
Not cool, man. Could've just DM'd me.
No.
I stride up to him and push my chest against his wartime belly. Since it's close, it's easy to see that he's actually younger than I thought. I'm nearly a forehead higher than him. Despite his spunky beard, I don't think I have any trouble crushing him in a fist fight.
Back off, dude. I'm warning you.
I don't think I'll do that. Question 1.
Hey, I ain't playing your games.
Who runs the human removal service?
I ain't telling you that.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Fuck you, man.
Question 3.
Shut up!
What is your role? I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Junpei pushed his head back and spits in my face. The disgusting glob of saliva dribbles down my cheek. I snapped 2 of my fingers.
Holy fuck!
Oh, it's not. He snapped 2 of his fingers. I thought, okay. The knuckles within this blueberry disc break aside as my fist as I bend them in the wrong direction. I savor the sensation of shattered bone grinding against shattered bone as his knuckles split and pierce the skin.
Question 1. Who runs the human removal service?
Junpei wrenches his hand away from me. He clenches his other fist. He looks prepared to launch it in my face. The punch connects perfectly against my jaw. I cock my head a layer, widened momentum of the impact. A tube comes loose in my mouth. I think it's a bottom canine. I swallow it. Turning my head back, I lock eyes with Junpei.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Shit! You want another fist in the face? Ah, my freaking fingers!
Question 3. What is your role?
Junpei tries to lash out with a kick to my shins. He's slow. He's just not cut out for a fight. I step aside and his leg fails limply. Completely off balance, he falls and lands on his rail. I move towards him and stand over his recumbent body.
I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Help me! Someone help me! This psycho is trying to kill me!
I can't help but sigh loudly. I widened my tongue along my gums, fearing for the gape created by my missing tooth. Definitely a canine that I swallowed. Bit of inconvenience. Have to get false tooth now. One of Noko would think less of me.
Question 1.
Fuck you!
He madly tries to kick at my ankles. His feet slap against mine with no force or pressure.
Who runs the human removal service?
The guttural beastly growl that spews from his mouth is the desperation of a cornered dog. I don't much believe in kicking someone when they're down, figuratively nor literally. I kick him in the ribs and this howl of English repeats itself. Sometimes you have to do things you don't believe in. I kick him again and again and again. 1 or 3 of his ribs shatter against the toe of my shoe. It's a crunch sensation, like kicking in the ribs of a cadaver. I suppose a comparison isn't really necessary.
Stop! Please!
The slow, desperate plea is completely different from the urgent house of frustration just moments ago. Being in the dark is panting heavily, his tongue lowering against the abstract.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
A moment's silence paused me to prepare my foot for another flurry of kicks. By a meek intro I didn't foresee caused my body to stiffen.
Our Herald. He carries out all the killings personally.
I found it, and the motion caused a sharp pain to shoot through my bleeding gums.
Your herald.
The dog spits blood down his shoulder bones.
He's a visionary. A prophet. And he's immortal. He's more powerful than Corpse Girl ever was. Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand.
This was the explanation I was expecting. I thought the operation was summon the Corpse Girl, send a corpse forward to a victim, urge them to kill themselves, or give them instructions to kill someone else. That was what Norco and I discussed. That was the conclusion we reached. I don't like being proven incorrect. I bring my foot into Junpei's rib one more time and he hardly flinches. He simply exists as if it's supposed to force.
Question 3. What is your role?
I think the dog is unconscious. I tilt my head, neck from side to side and hear a comforting crack and pop that relieves the tension of my muscles. I crouch down and push my fingers through his wrist. The push is strong and his breathing is regular. He won't die. Not unless I take action now. I told Naoko I'd kill him. I told her I'd take care of her problem.
Junpei?
Nako's voice soft and not pleasant, but worried, terrified. I stared much more to see the concerned face before me.
What did you do to Junpei?
Oh no. Ari Sato, Naoko's friend, best friend, and the girlfriend of Junpei Matsumoto.
Sauce.
I need to leave. Ari doesn't know my identity. She doesn't know more of Naoko. If I skip now, Ari will never link this so to Naoko. Well, that's option 1. Option 2?
Get out of here, you psycho!
No, I can't think about option 2. If Ari got hurt, Naoko would never forgive me. If I can return to finish Junpei another day. I know where he lives now after all.
Later.
I turn on my heel, leave the shop and go to the central in the dark. August 1st, Saturday morning. When I was with Suzuko, I became really fascinated with brewing coffee. She bought me a handheld bean grinder in a French press for my birthday. She didn't go. I made frequent trips to the market to buy freshly roasted beans. I would lose track of the hours I spent carefully grinding the beans and aiming to brew the perfect cup. But Suzuko never drew coffee, never had a taste for it. I didn't give up. I kept refining my technique, kept experimenting with different beans and roasting in an attempt to craft something she would find palatable. She died, and I threw the French press in the trash. I just visited the cafe now for my morning coffee. I donated the handheld grinder to this cafe. More specifically, I gave it to the cute waitress here. Maybe it was careless of me to discard the gift that Suzuko gave me. It should have torn me apart to throw away something that symbolized what we had together. But 3 years isn't so important in the grand scheme of a lifetime. Besides, I have someone else now. Well, I don't have her, but I want to. Naoko reminds me of Suzuko in some ways. In other ways, they could be more opposites. With the takeout coffee I ordered is ready, I leave my money on the corner and grab the paper cup. A quick sip of the piping hot brew fills me with renewed life. The liquid scouts the air where my tooth used to be. Not much for it. I'll go to the dentist some other time. Coffee in hands, I leave the cafe and make my way to the next destination. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in the city. It's a quiet, calm street. That doesn't always do for me, but it's nice to escape the bush of the city. Plus, they always carry books by my favorite authors, but the librarians don't pay me any mind. I think though I lost to recommend books that fit my interests, fit my taste. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and wonders if I'm a creep. Nobody cares about my unshaven face or crooked clothes. Nobody looks at me and asks if I miss Suzuko. I wish someone would ask. Just once, it would be nice to know someone cares, even if I don't. But no one knew Suzuko. No one knows she was in my life, and no one knows she's gone. Haven't even told Naoko about her. I think she has enough on her mind right now. I'll tell her when the time is right. After wondering why the library eyes imagery, I pick up Tone from the shelf. I wait him in front of the couch to sit on. Comfortably, at last I sip my coffee and thumb through the book I've acquired. It would seem I've selected an autobiography about Faye Painter I've never heard of. That would do for now. I'll read anything. I skim through the preface and the first chapter. My fingers pick up speed. I thumb through the pages. Never enjoyed more than the first line of any particular page. Born drivel. I can't read this. I toss the book aside and rest a closed fist underneath my chin. I'm not normally this restless. Usually I'm focused and driven. But it's my birthday and Suzuko isn't here to give me a gift. Perhaps I regret throwing away the French press. It was the most thoughtful birthday gift I've ever received. Perhaps I just regret losing Suzuko. I don't know. If this were any other day, I wouldn't waste any time dwelling on the past. I thought I was above giving the day more significance than any other. 25. Where did the years go? Time really slips through your fingers. Heck, it's even been more than a year since I met Naoko. Technically, I thought she met us our first meeting. I peered around the library and found a smile forming on my face. She probably next we met here just a few months ago. I asked her some trivial questions, something about Lovecraft or Chulu, did not introduce myself. And now that I think about it, that would make sense. Cause I always thought I was friends with Kojiro, just kind of talk to her randomly, like complete stranger and all that. But it would make sense that obviously to Noriko, he was a complete stranger, but to Kojiro, he's pretty much was stalking her for a while. Also, probably might make sense why he was at the library too. Maybe he followed her to the library. Decided to actually try up a conversation. But the first time we bumped into each other was at my apartment, well, her apartment. It was a fully furnished apartment. Didn't have to take much time with me when I left. Library looks much the same today as it did back then. I returned to collect a few last things, a couple of blankets in the closet, a broom in the dustbin, a few knuckle bone seeds and stuff. Then I wanted to say goodbye one for a time. To my surprise, she was there. She was chatting to Linda Kelsey and quoting about the terms of the lease. I must have voiced my tracks when I first saw her. I know that I spent a good few minutes simply staring at her. So they must have moved apartments, probably. He must have moved apartments. That's why he's not in the apartment right now. She was beautiful, gorgeous, breathtaking, and she looked like Shizuko. She looked so much like Shizuko. She shook hands with the landlord. She said her name aloud, Noko Kurosawa. Her name stuck in my mind, so it replayed over and over in my head. The landlord accepted her offer of her apartment. Noko would be moving in, making the place her home, my place. Okay, so she moved into his own apartment. I must have bumped my shoulder to her back when I tried to squeeze past. She apologized. I apologized.
Dawes was just leaving.
Oh no, please. It was my fault. I'm very sorry. Did you live here?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for taking care of the place. I'll be moving in soon.
I see.
Did you like it here?
Yes, very much so. It was home.
I'm glad. I hope that I feel just as comfortable here.
I nodded, but didn't pull my eyes from her face. She walked away after greeting me with a polite bow. The Nuka from back then was healthier than the girl I know now. She'd become a little more than sketchy and skin and bones, but her keen mind hasn't dulled. And she's still gorgeous. She's still takes my breath away, just like Shizuko once did. But she refuses to leave the factory. She refuses to return to her apartment. Occasionally, tomorrow will go and fetch the things she needs: clothes, tiny portion of food, coffee mostly. At some point, I got dedicated to selecting the most suitable cadavers from the morgue. Oshinoko doesn't have to visit the morgue herself. She gives me a bunch of photos, as it's on me to pick and choose cadavers that best match them. Not my favorite work, it's tedious, and I don't have to eye for details that she does. But I do what I can.
Ouch.
My phone begins vibrating violently in my back pocket. I didn't realize I was sitting on it.
Yo,
Where the hell are you?
library.
Don't you have deliveries to make today?
I'm just taking the morning off.
You didn't ask me about that.
I told Tomoe.
Well, she didn't mention anything about it to me.
Dawes, I'll see you in a few hours anyway. I just wanted to chill this morning. My birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah,
I didn't know. Happy birthday.
thanks.
Okay, I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
Later.
She sounded mad at me. In my defense, I haven't taken a day off from Costco works for weeks. Didn't just taking this morning off would be too much to ask. Apparently, it rubbed her the wrong way, but juggling this work is worse than more duties this time. Don't get much time for myself. Don't give me much time to think. Part of my sister's face isn't popping in my mind as much as it used to. My theory, anyway. I threw the remnants of my coffee cup. After returning the unread book to the shift, I leave the library. I'm gonna get myself some good old water. While I can. Okay. I close the front door behind me. My place is always dark. The tiniest sliver of sunlight filters in from the gate between the closed curtains. So I keep my apartment dark. It's comforting. The place is small, smaller than my last apartment. Anyway, Noriko's apartment. A tiny living space, one bedroom, a kitchenette. The bathroom is pitiful, a half-sized tub with a shower head above it, no toilet, no sink. I need to use the kitchen sink after I finish my business. Oh, a toilet, no sink. Okay, I was going to say, no toilet? But at home, moving here after deciding to leave my old place was a change of need after Suzuki died. I do waste so much of my life from back then. I'm almost a completely different person now. Almost. I've kept my habits, mannerisms, the parts of me people find word off porn. Can't help it, that's just how I am. All those quirky attributes that Suzuki couldn't stand, they're still with me. Just gone and I'm still here.
Come on.
I shake my head at the sound of my own voice. What a birthday, what a pointless day. I can't remember, did Suzuki die? I think she died, didn't she? Or did she just dump him? Right, because they were dating, right? So, this is longer version, so I can't remember. I think she passed away, though. That's what it makes it sound like. Going on a past to me, I moved on from Suzuki a long time ago. I'm only stuck on her today because of my birthday, because this day reminds me of that dang French press she bought for me. But it's gone now, and she's gone. All that remains is me. That's the way it has always been, and probably the way it always will be.
Enough. Time for work.
I don't feel like staying in and relaxing. I shuffle towards the tall narrow cabinet in the far corner of my living space. I wish to open it and look at my clean white coat. It's not stained or dusty like the one I keep on display near the window. It's my good coat, it's the one I reserved for special days, like my birthday. The white coat is resting comfortably on the white mannequin inside the white cabinet. I hate the color white, it serves no purpose. Despite its use of color, the mannequin holding the coat does serve a purpose. It carries my treasured possessions. Perhaps mannequin isn't the most fit word for it, but it will do. As I grab my coat, just leave catches on the mannequin's fingers. I take out a jelly and mince to release the coat from the mannequin's bunny limb.
Later.
Having no mind to say goodbye to empty rooms. Used to be funny when truly empty. Not so funny anymore. Not when that face stares back at me from within the cabinet. Not to do about it. This guy's sad in the personal life, it really does. Can't see who's more depressing, Noriko
Happy
Kojo.
birthday!
Thanks.
I don't have a gift for you. I'm sorry.
All good.
Noriko wants your hand, and Uncle ups on Charlie, not like or to act awkward and embarrassed.
I just didn't know. That's all.
I know.
She seems truly disappointed for not knowing about my
I
birthday.
looked at my noise feed, and it even has a notification that today's the day. I'm sorry. I don't have a reasonable excuse.
It's fine. Really. What's on the agenda today?
I want to break away from the discussion. I hate my birthday. I hate Suzuki for leaving me. Noriko sweeps a stray strand of hair behind her ear and contemplates the question. Leaving her. So I wonder if Suzuki just left. That made it sound like she just left.
12 deliveries. Tomoe has already prepped the bodies. She's waiting in the van. I've sent the photos to the victims.
Only 12 today?
We're not getting many new requests. All of today's deliveries are just part of our backlog. There aren't many corpses left here, actually. We've managed to work our way through most of them. Have to visit the morgue again soon.
I see.
Things seem to be slowing down. Copycat is stealing our business. I just know it.
Maybe.
Oh, that reminds me. Whatever happened to Ali's boyfriend?
What do you mean?
I can't believe I forgot about it. You were going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow I forgot about that too. Caught my own here today. Junpei
Is
Matsumoto.
he dead?
Unlikely.
Noriko palms me to
Hurt
explain.
him good, but
Aoi arrived before I could go further.
Shit. Did she see you?
Yeah. She doesn't owe me, though.
I suppose. Wait. You didn't hurt Aoi, did you?
The trying to panic and grasp her voices and punishment
Of
disregard.
course not.
Aoi's innocent, you know? She can't get caught up in all this.
I know.
I never heard of friend Noriko's. Unless they hurt me for a set fence or something.
So, what do we do about Junpei? If he's still alive, he knows that you're involved with the morgue and with Corpse Girl.
Don't know. Actually, he did say something interesting.
What did he say?
I quote, "Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand." End quote.
The Herald? Who the fuck is the Herald? Did you mishear? Was it supposed to be Gerald?
Herald. Apparently some prophet. A visionary. Junpei says he's immortal.
Immortal? You're not serious.
Every killing is carried out by him personally.
What the hell? How is that even possible? How can someone kill so many people without getting caught?
I shrug. My tongue constantly licks a gape with my toothbrush.
Guess he's good.
What a pain in the ass.
Anyway, I'll take care of those deliveries.
Thanks. I'm going to try and dig up something.
Dig up?
Not literally. Information. Online.
Had me excited there for a moment.
Don't worry. You'll be the first person I tell if I decide to go digging up bodies.
Thanks.
I don't know, go a lazy raven take my leave. I noticed that they were getting a little more comfortable with each other because they're mental.
Finally good to go?
It's like different, like Kojo's not being so one-dimensional, like they're actually telling jokes back and forth for little bits and actually having like a proper conversation.
Yeah.
Good. I want to get this over with.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks.
Like that, for instance, the whole like he just gave one word, no other conversation, just okay, yeah, thanks. Like but he doesn't do that with Noko as much anymore. He actually talks more with Noko. It's fine to think tomorrow knows about my birthday. I assume she would about it anyway since we're now friends.
Get any prezzies?
Not one.
Lame. What do you like? I'll buy you something.
Really? You'd do that for me?
Of course. He may be a creep, but birthdays are the best. Everyone deserves a present.
I think she's being nice, not offended at being called a creep.
No. I'd like a French press.
Would I?
What's that?
A coffee press.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, sure. I'll order you one. Cool?
Cool. Thanks.
Sure. Happy birthday, Kojiro.
Surprisingly, she steps forward and give me a short hug. It was nice. Contacts. She's warm, not like Noriko, or the way I imagine Noriko to be. Her hair smells wonderful, like coconuts. I'm not sniffing on it on purpose. I'm not trying to play up my room to my rotations creep, but it's possible to smell when you're this close. Her fingers tap against my back a few times, and then she released the hug. It's my eyes roll my shoulder, touch, brush across her face.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah.
Somebody opens the van's driver's side door and scoots aside. As the door shuts behind her, I can't help but entertain the thought of what she would like to have a girlfriend, a partner or lover. Yeah, but entertain the thought of what she would like to have as a girlfriend, partner or lover. Yeah. She's nice to what she thoughts, heart's in the right place, but she's not Noriko. I shake the fleeting thoughts from my mind and urge myself to get on with things. Delivery time.